Hey, what's up, Reliable Heat and Air? My name is Steven. Hey, in this video, I'm going to show you three things you can start doing today to bring in more high quality HVAC jobs to your business. So, by the end of this video, if you can see that I have the technical know how to get you more high quality jobs, then you can shoot me back a message and we can chat. Or you can just take this information and implement it yourself, and that's cool as well. But either way, I'm going to jump right into this. I don't want to waste any more of your time or mine. So the three things I want to go over are content, citations, and backlinks. So content is everything on your front page here. Now, most business owners, they understand that the content on their homepage is important, but they're unsure. Most are unsure exactly how much content or what type of content to have on their front page. So what I did first here is I grabbed all the words on your front page and I threw them into this word counter. So right now you have 1,144 words. Now, why is this important? Google usually likes to see at least 1,500 words of content on a front page, especially when it comes to this type of industry. This gives you plenty of opportunity to put in what we call buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases. Basically, what this is, it's what people are searching for when they're looking for your services, for HVAC services, with an intent to buy. So I plugged in. So one of your top competitors here in the Raleigh area is Jay's Heating and Cooling, and I went ahead and I put them into a tool that I subscribe to called Ahrefs. Now this tool gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google actually uses to rank websites. So in the past 30 days, Jay's Raleigh HVAC, their website was found for 91 keywords and it was clicked on 530 times because of that. So I went ahead and I put you all in the same tool. And in the past 30 days, you were found for 33 keywords and you were clicked on 23 times. So what we want to do is see what Jay's Raleigh HVAC is being found for. We can click on this number right here and it'll bring all the keywords, right? And so we're looking for a specific type of keyword and keywords. We're looking for specific types of keywords and keyword phrases. We want the buyer intent. So HVAC services Raleigh is absolutely buyer intent. People looking for those services in the location. We want this location too, because if it doesn't have a location, it opens up the search for nation, like a nationwide search, and sometimes even a global search, right? So Jay's HVAC, we wouldn't want that because that's their own branded. That's people that already know of them are searching for them. But so we'd want definitely HVAC Services Raleigh. That one alone got 400 searches in the past 30 days. So you'd want to go down the list, find all the buyer intent keywords, and you'd want to put those on your site. And not just once, but you come to their site and you just scour their site, find out how many times they have each of those buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases. And the ones that they have on once, you'd want to put it on your site twice. The ones that they have on twice, you'd want to put it on three times, so on and so forth. And if you did that with more words in your competition, that would actually make you the authority when it came to content in Google's eyes, right? Okay, so that's one content. Next, I'd like to go over citations. Now, when people are searching for these services like HVAC Services Raleigh, studies from Google have shown that 45% or right around 45% of people are clicking right in this area right here. And this is called the map pack. Now, a lot of people are under the assumption that it's reviews that will get you ranked in here, and that's not the case. If that was the case, Raleigh Heating and Air would not be in here, and air experts would be up above service experts. This is an ad, so this is kind of moot. This will change, but these will stay the same because these are what we call organic. So the main driver here are citations. It's citations that's going to get you ranked in here. So what is a citation? And I know you guys, I'm sure you guys have a bunch already, right? But a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on an online directory, such as Angie, Yelp, White Pages, Yellow Pages. There's a ton of them, right? But we have seen that usually the companies that are in between 300 and 400 directories will secure a spot in here, usually the number one spot. But the good news is we have access to tools, and there are tools out there that will show us what and how many citations each of these businesses have. So we could literally go in and see the citations that Service Experts Heating and Air has and what's putting them on top of the pack here. And once you did that, you'd want to go down their list and match all of those. What I mean is get citations from those same sites. So say they had 250 citations, you want all those citations, and you'd want at the very least 50 more. But I'd say like closer to 350, 400 should put you right atop here, and that like I said, that'll put 45% of people are clicking on that, and you'd be in that mix as well. So underneath this is what we call Google's organic search result list. And this number one spot here is the most sought after spot on the page. This spot alone usually gets right around 40% of all clicks. Whereas this was 45% split, 40% alone. And the main driver here are backlinks. So what are backlinks? It's other relevant websites linking back to your website, and they work kind of like online referrals. And the more relevant that site is that links back to you, the better. So, for example, let's say you have a local blog page or even a popular industry site linking back to you. That's what's actually going to help push you up in the rankings. But since you are an HVAC company, say you have like Pizza Hut linking back to you. While Pizza Hut is a huge company, it doesn't do you any good because you don't sell pizza. So Google's not going to push you up in the rankings for HVAC if you have a pizza company linking back to you. So I want to revisit this tool that I showed you earlier where I was showing you the keywords. And this is our competitor again. And it's got a backlink profile area, right? So right now they have 327 backlinks, meaning links pointing back to them from other sites. You guys have 203. So you're close behind them, but the amount, while it has some effect, it depends, right? Like I told you, it's relevance. You want really good, relevant sites linking back to you. So what you could do is actually click on that number, that backlink number, and you can look at all their backlinks, where they're getting them from. And right here are all the sites that they're getting backlinks from. So what you could do, because we say success leaves clues, and they're up top for a reason in one of these, and these backlinks are pushing them. So you'd want to go down their entire list, and this does take some time. But if you were over time, if you were to acquire backlinks from all these sites, you would be right in the mix. As long as you had the right keywords and the right amount of keywords on your website, you would be in the mix for that number one spot. But what would really put you over the top is say you did that with their site, and not just their site, but with like the top 3 to 5 sites. If you did that with all of them and acquired all those backlinks, that would put you atop of the list here. And so if you had all those citations, you would be up top here. And with all the backlinks, you would eventually be on top here, and you would be the authority when it came to HVAC companies in the Raleigh-Durham area. So just to recap what we went over today, the first thing is going to be content. So you want at least 1,500 words on your front page with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second thing is going to be citations. You want to be in at least 300 to 400 directories to really dominate the map pack. And lastly is going to be backlinks, meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to your site to show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to HVAC companies in the Raleigh-Durham area. Now, like I said, it would take a little bit of time, but over time, if you were to do that and implement this, you would become number one on Google. Now, like I said at the beginning of this, you can take this information and go ahead and tackle it yourself, and that's cool. Or you could just save yourself some time and book a discovery call with me. Again, my name's Steven. I live right here in North Carolina, just outside of Fayetteville. You can just reply back to this email or you can call me at 910-551-2006. I hope this was educational for you and I showed you a few things that you can go ahead and start implementing today to start claiming more high quality jobs and start outranking your competition. At the very least, I would just ask that you give me a little bit of feedback on this and let me know how I did. But other than that, I really appreciate your time and have a great rest of your day. Thank you. Bye.